All right, welcome back to our continued illustration of our trading rules for the fast trade fair. So let's pick up from where we left off. Again, we are looking at the entry we would have had and what has happened so far. So look back again at these candles here. This we had the first entry on this bullish candle, second entry here, and the third entry here. Now, we said we didn't want to take any of these entries because there was already a new impulse, bullish impulse, and since we are trading the overall correction move, we have to wait for this impulse to be terminated, which happened here. And then our entry rule says that we enter on the third candle if the candle that terminated the impulse move did not close as an engulfing candle. And in this case, it wasn't an engulfing candle, so we could not have entered on the second candle, which means that the requirement for second candle entry was not met. So we had the third candle entry. Like we said, stick with any of your entry rules. If you're entering on the second or third or fourth candle, then enter on the second or third or fourth candle so that you will not be making up excuses for why you missed an entry. So if these entries were not taken here, of course, when the market was making this impulse move, that was an opportunity to re-enter at any of these prices, which would have been much earlier than the third candle here entry. Okay, so but for the skepticism that always comes in when you have to trade a previous level, you could always want to stay and play safe by trading the recent level. Otherwise, the entries here had not had their exit yet, and in fact, the entries here are the entries that are still running because the stop loss is still above 1309, okay, which 1308, 1.2308, which the market did not get to at any point so far. And now this has given us a minor level for stop loss. Also, you can see it is maintaining the bearish structure for correction, which is an ongoing. The bearish correction is ongoing, so it's giving us, for all the stop losses that have been set, it's giving us lower stop loss levels. And that is the interesting thing about knowing the direction of the market when trading. You have to follow market structure to know the direction of the market. So for the market structure, we observed that the previous week ended as a bullish impulse which had not been corrected. So we have the rule that states that the impulse must be corrected by 100% before correction will end. So now we entered into this week when impulse had not even been corrected. The impulse was only just being terminated here, and then this was the circle that happens after this phase. So, and this circle was the distribution circle where the market would gain momentum from a price where it finds liquidity enough for it to enter into the next phase. So, this is a correction phase to regain or recover the moves made in the impulse. And we noticed that the impulse was started all the way from 1.2193. 1.2193 was the starting of impulse. So right now, the market is getting very close to the start of impulse, which will mean that the total correction move expected would have been completed. So all the levels traded have been demonstrated already and coming to the current movement in the market. This is where we are right now at the fifth candle in a bearish impulse that is ongoing. And of course, if this impulse continues this way, you will be expecting your final exit for the entry that was taken on any of these three candles here to be when this current impulse will be terminated. And how will that happen, or when will that happen? You just have to wait and see. So right now we have how many candles in this current impulse? From the third candle, which would have been your new entry level or entry price, to the fourth candle, which was your last entry level or entry price. You now have the fifth candle in this impulse, and all of these are gigantic moves that we are seeing. well over 3 or 30 pips, as you can see. So we are still trading the fifth candle and the market is moving nicely. For any of the entries you are taking here for this sale, you would have been in profit. So this is another reason why you should not be carried away by the minor moves happening. Always know your direction so that you maintain your directional bias for each of your entry. So when you see things like this, you will not be in a hurry to say, oh, the market will start going up. No, always know that the overall move for the week will always prevail the minor move. So you look for entry that support the existing direction of the week, not entries that go against them. Why you are also likely to make profit when you trade the minor moves, but you might get trapped in the market and that will be a bad thing for you. So you don't want to get trapped and regret afterwards. Another place you don't want to regret is not taking an entry at the right place. So have your entry rules and obey your entry rules. Same with your exit rules. If your exit condition has not been met, do not alter your entry. Do not be in a haste to come out of the market just because you fear trading sentimentally that the market might stop making the move and you have to give back your profit. Do not have that fear because you already have your stop loss in place. Always know that your exit should be when a new impulse forms while in the market and that impulse is terminated. If an impulse hasn't formed yet, it means you still have to be in the market. And if the impulse has not been terminated, it means you still have to be in the market until the impulse is terminated. And that is the only way you can make full profit from the market. So we are seeing the last phase of the impulse we expect to happen on a bearish direction so far. And if you understand this, this is what you are going to be taking advantage of in the fast trade fair. Fast trade fair gives you an opportunity as a business person to carry the equivalent of your products you stock in your shop and then attend the fast trade fair as a retail participant, where you can then make in 1 week the same amount of profit you target in a month, because whatever capital you are coming with that represents the amount of product you are expected to trade or sell in the month. You don't need to wait for the product to be sold out. In the middle of the month, you can register for the fast trade fair, registering from the 11th day of the month. You get invited to the next destination on the 12th. Then you arrive at the destination on the 13th of the month. And at the fast trade fair, you come prepared with your business capital. That business capital is what you have sold out from your previous 2 weeks in business for each month. And then you come with that capital to the fast trade fair, because while you'll be away from your business for 1 week only, you will not really be out of business, because your capital will be used to engage in the fast trade fair trading activity, where you make the same amount of profit you projected for yourself for the month, all in 1 week. And that is a fast result, which is why the fast trade fair is open for you. You can see from the demonstration done so far how consistent everything is. If you know the rule we are applying, you also be able to apply it yourself. And we do this in the fast trade fair or in the trade fair, where there are other people like you, like-minded business people like you, who will be in attendance, and you will see that it is motivating to also draw your profit faster rather than waiting or for the end of the month. So you will now have your profit and your capital all available for you when you are departing the venue for the fast trade fair, and you can put that back into your business and continue your business until the next month when you come again for the fast trade fair. So this is a monthly activity that will benefit you and enrich you. And not only that, in the trade fair, you have all of this financial awakening happening. You have the time to experience your inner self more than ever before, because you are taken away from the noise of everyday activity, all the worries and all the challenges of business and life, and you come in to an auspicious and calm environment that serenates you to think about the greater purpose for which you are living and operating your business. So you also have the opportunity to reassess your model of work that you have considered as a wealth generating uh, solution or strategy. You assess the result you are getting from it and know how to improve. So fast research transforms your thinking into one that becomes more productive and disposes you to get yourself improved and improving your process or business process, your business strategy, and everything about your life in general. So fast transfer is something you're going to benefit from in all around, from exercise and recreation. You take part in a team sporting competition as a participant in the fast trade fair also, and win the Joseph Torres Post Sports Tourism Award, which is part of the fast trade fair. All of these are put together for you to make your experience for 5 days every month a memorable experience that you will long for and continue coming for every month. So you are challenged. Do not lose out on this important opportunity to push yourself to the next level in your life, all in 1 week. Do not miss out again on any Fast Trade Fair monthly event. You can always have your calendar marked and plan your budget in advance so that having paid the registration fee, you keep your capital in place and get ready to come for fast trade fair every month. All right, so back to what we are doing right here, a demonstration of how we trade over the counter using our entry and exit rules. So right now we are still in our entry because our exit criteria has not been met. This impulse that is ongoing right now will have to be broken or terminated for us to exit the entry, taking at any of these prices here, from this bullish candle, this bearish candle, or this other one, as the case may be. So third candle and fourth candle, as the case may be. All right, so that having been said, we look forward to uh, exiting on this position while also looking at the end of the correction that has been ongoing for this week. So it has been a week of correcting the moves made for the previous week's impulse. So, and this is Thursday, and the market is trying to do this correction as we had projected. It had been moving gradually throughout the week, but right now it is almost at the final lap of making its move down to the end of correction, when then we'll expect the market to go into a new phase, which will begin with consolidation. After consolidation, we want to see the market enter into the expansion phase. And after the expansion phase, we want to see a new trend phase get started. Now, we have explained all of the rules for trading all market phases and cycles, and all of this will be demonstrated in the fast trade fair for you to get a practical hold of how to trade OTC, over the counter, participating in the financial market as a retail trader, doing all your exchange with the broker who represents the wholesaler, providing you access to all the financial instruments and assets that you will be trading. All you need to participate is your trading capital or your business capital, and that business capital is coming from your business because you are bringing in the turnover you have recorded to participate in the trade fair, almost as though you are coming to the fast trade fair with the products you have in your shop or in your store or in your showroom. But now you don't have to come with any of these products. You don't need to handle any of these products. You don't need to do any packaging. You don't need to worry about customers. You don't need to worry about selling off your stock. All you need to do is come with the turnover you have already recorded. And if that is up to 500,000 naira, you are guaranteed of making the exact or equivalent of your monthly profit projection, all from the fast trade fair in 1 week. This is an amazing result that awaits you to achieve and record. And because fast trade fair is showing you how to use money as a measuring tool for your effort to generate wealth, you are going to see how to transmit or translate this in other areas of your business that you have to be measuring how you are doing. So you need to measure how you are doing what you are doing and what you are getting, and if what you are getting is good enough for you. So just as in the fast trade fair, you get to measure every activity in every trade transaction you complete. So also you transfer this knowledge and this practical experience into your own business. So this is a market still ongoing, and as a participant in the fast trade fair, you know how to trade confidently. Just doing this 5 days every month. 5 days every month. Only in 1 week. Monday to Friday. Arrive for the fast trade fair on Sunday and depart on Saturday. This is all you'll be needing to put your business capital into, and then you get the same profit projection you had for the month achieved in only 1 week at the fast trade fair. So if this has been a rich experience for you, it is time for you to now make the plan to register for the fast trade fair and go on to prepare yourself, put your capital together, and come for the next month. Again, to register, go to seller.co/fast trade fair. Seller.co/fast trade fair. All right, thank you, and we hope to see you in our event proper. Welcome.